Hey everybody, Music Transit, welcome back to Tales of Symphonia Down the New World. Last time we were at Cat's Village and we did a quest and that was it. Wow. In between videos I did nothing to spot some items here. We're back at Sybak. This is where we're supposed to be. We're supposed to head to the research facility. That's because we're waiting on someone to return from the Temple of Lightning. We didn't really fully explore this place. There's not much around right now. Eventually, I'm not sure when it'll happen, if it'll even happen. I don't know if I missed my opportunity or not. But there is a Richter side quest. He'll be talking to Norton or Norbert or some guy. I don't know if it's before or after all this. I was gonna make sure I got no quests. No, they're all done. But the research facility is all the way to the outskirts of town. This place is very, like, from the music, you get like this very, like, right there, there we go, that's our cutscene. Very, like, research-based place from the music.
You're Aster! You're alive! See? I told you not to get all buddy-buddy with that half-elf.
Who are you? And who the hell is Aster?
You're Aster! They said you died while looking for that summon spirit, Ratatosk.
Hold on, did you say Ratatosk? You're researching Ratatosk here?
Huh? Are you a friend of Aster's?
His name is Emil. He's not Aster.
Settle down, everyone. I am Regal Bryant. Director Schneider instructed us to wait for him here.
Duke Bryant? My apologies. The director is currently out in the field.
Yes, I'm aware.
Oh, right, of course. Please come inside. The director's room is on the second floor. This is the last room back.
Thank you.
I wonder who this Aster guy is, and if he really looks like Emil.
Who knows? It sounds like they're still holding on to that same old half-elf bigotry. I can't say I like that.
It is difficult for people to change. Prejudice against half-elves has been around for over 4,000 years. It'll be a while before it starts to fade.
I guess you're right, but still. I wouldn't be surprised if they were still locking half-elves up in the basement and forcing them to do research.
They actually did something like that?
Perhaps we should stop by the basement and check.
You mean, go where half-elves might be?
I don't believe it, you too? You're friends with Rain and Genus, aren't you?
Yes, you're right. Feeling afraid like this, it isn't fair to Rain or Genus. I'm sorry.
Well then, shall we?
Yes, let's. Emil, for someone to Ratatosk mode, you're awful quiet. They keep calling me Aster, like, I'm not Aster. So, you can go in these rooms, but we want to go to the basement. There's absolutely nothing here, just a bunch of research things. There's a fish there, it looks like a giant slug right there, possibly a Metroid right here, I don't know. I'm doing research at aquatic monsters. Are you Aster's brother? No. I've decided to do my senior thesis on aquatic monsters. These are very smart folk. And this is a book, which is a recipe. Right out in the open. What did we get? We got burrito. Wait. Let's go in here. Oh man, I gotta have a wicked voice for this. These guys are doing some sort of... There's a turtle back there, a crab right there, and a manatee, and the gecko thing was right over there. That's him. That's the gecko. The Geico Gecko. I'm considering research into the existence and history of half-elves. That's great, man. Have you ever noticed how taking a walk can trigger a good idea and help you sort through your thoughts? Perhaps the set rhyme of walking is rhythm. I can't talk. That was terrible. Oh my. When you sit in front of a TV and talk to yourself, voices come to your head. This is a plant-based area. It looks like some roses back there, maybe some azaleas, and that plant over in the corner should not be there. That actually looks like a birch tree. Maybe it's the Great Carlon tree or something. Maybe these are all forms of the Great Carlon tree. What do you think? Watermelons are a fruit or vegetable? Watermelons are a fruit, man. Vegetables grow under the ground, like beneath the earth. Fruits are except for tomatoes. Tomatoes are interesting creatures. Let's go in here. This is where we're supposed to go. Because there's a cutscene. I just heard all the music go out.
This is where half-elves were forced to do research. They were locked up here their entire lives.
Imprisoned in here? That's horrible. Can you imagine?
Emil, are you all right?
Where am I?
What is it? You look like you just woke up from a dream.
Marta! You're not hurt, are you? What happened to those mean knights?
Are you okay?
Huh?
Come on, wake up already. The Temple of Lightning was off limits, so we came to the Sybak Imperial Research Academy, remember?
We did?
Perhaps you're just tired. Why don't you get some rest at the inn? I'll send a messenger as soon as the director returns.
Okay.
I'll go with you.
Sure, thanks.
Regal and Sheena left the party, and Emil just woke up from a wicked nap. And I just noticed something. The Sybak Institutional Research Facility. What's a facility? Or something. I don't know. Never mind. Let's do it. Are you okay?
Emil, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just spaced out there for a second.
I wonder if you have a fever. Anyway, let's get you back to the inn for some rest.
Okay. I'm sorry to worry you.
It's okay, man. She doesn't mind worrying over you 'cause she likes you. What was this place called? Imperial Research Academy. IRA. Cool.
You look just like him.
Huh?
They've been saying you look like someone named Aster.
I do?
You're a dead ringer. You could be his twin. But I heard Aster was killed by Richter, so...
Richter?
Oh, you've heard of Richter? He used to be a researcher here. A half-elf.
A half-elf? I did notice he's able to use magic.
Was this Richter a tall man with red hair?
Yes, a redhead. He went off to investigate a summon spirit named Ratatosk and ended up killing Aster. They were best friends, too. What a sick bastard. Damn those half-elves!
That's a lie! Richter would never do something like that!
Emil, wait! Please, try to calm down.
I must have reminded Richter of Aster.
Emil.
That's why he was so nice to me. If Richter really did kill Aster, it doesn't make sense why he'd be nice to someone who looks just like him.
Yeah, if you trust Richter, then I do too. Now let's go get some rest at the inn, okay?
Okay.
Right, obtained the title Trusting Girl. But if Richter... What? Let's see what Trusting Girl is. Attack goes up. This one's still better to me. Physical attack though. Let's put it in for a bet. Aster.
Marta, do you really think this Aster person was killed by Richter?
Hey, have you heard this story? Long ago, a little boy and girl lived deep in the forest.
A little boy and girl.
One day, while out on a stroll, they came upon a house made entirely of gels. They were hungry, so they started to eat it, when suddenly this old woman...
Why do I look so much like this Aster? Maybe he's a distant relative or something.
It appears you were unable to alter his troubled mood. By the way, I'm rather curious about the end of your story.
Does it really matter? They all lived happily ever after, the end.
Tenebrae seems disappointed. I think that's a close similarity there to Hansel and Gretel. Yeah. We have to go to the inn to get some rest. We're doing on time there. Alright. Let's have a nap now, boys. Yeah, have a good nap. Catch some Z's off Dreamland, see Kirby. Oh my god!
That same dream again. Why would Richter try to kill me?
Are you awake?
Tenebrae, yeah, I had a really weird dream.
A dream?
Yeah, a dream where I'm killed by Richter. Hey, where's Marta?
She received word from Regal and left. Shall we follow?
Yeah.
Maybe I can find Richter, because I know... Now's probably a good time if he's around. Let's see if we can find Richter, if he's over here. I don't know, I don't think... I don't even know if I ever got this Richter side quest. I figured... Are you him? We need to index all these eventually. That's the guy. That's the guy there. Norton. You're supposed to see Norton. Either I missed my chance, or it's after this. Anyway, if we go a little bit over here, you can see Marta. That's, you know, a mandatory cutscene, so let's go.
Emil isn't Emil?
At the very least, that's what Rain believes. She said as much in the letter she wrote me. I've been observing him for a while, and I believe his Ratatosk mode cannot be fully explained by possession alone.
I think Regal may be right. We once witnessed one of our friends being possessed. When Emil's in Ratatosk mode, he's being possessed by Ratatosk's power, right? But it sure lasts a long time for a mere possession, and he recalls those periods as part of his own memories.
But recently, it seems like he doesn't remember what happens while he's in Ratatosk mode.
In our experience, the possessed party is aware they are being possessed. However, here, Emil perceives the possession as a part of him, and recently he has no memory of the incidents. This is just as Rain predicted.
What exactly did she say?
Rain's hypothesis is that the real Emil is suffering from a form of amnesia. She theorizes that the Emil we know is an invention of his mind, created to fill in the holes of his missing memories.
I don't see how that's possible. His aunt and uncle recognized him as their nephew.
That puzzles me as well. But Rain believes that his real self lies dormant along with his memories. She suspects that perhaps his pact with Ratatosk stimulated his mind, unlocking this inactive portion. Otherwise, I see no reason why his personality would dramatically transform simply from borrowing Ratatosk's power.
Emil!
In other words, the person I am now is a fake?
You heard us.
Regal!
That's not exactly right. You're Emil as well. But your personality was created as a way to face society after you lost your memory.
Then what am I?
This is nothing more than my own hypothesis. Rain might disagree with this, but perhaps this person named Aster is actually you.
I'm Emil! Aster is supposed to be dead! Could this be why I remember getting killed by Richter? Because I'm actually Aster?
They told us Director Schneider's back in the city. Let's go to the Research Academy and hear what he has to say, okay?
But, Marta...
We can't just leave you like this.
Marta's right. And there's something else you should know. Regal's reason for saying all that wasn't so he could call you a fake. He brought it up because he's worried that you'll disappear entirely. The you are now is important to us. To me, Regal, Rain, to all of us.
Thank you.
I am sorry for bringing all of this up.
Please don't apologize. I want to know what's going on inside me more than anyone. Let's go to the Research Academy.
Everyone joined, and oh my goodness, could Emil be Aster? No. Aster's dead. Well, supposedly dead. I gotta check this out. It's really making me want to believe that. Where's Richter? It might be after the next cutscene with Schneider. I think once we talk to Schneider, we can go to the the place, Temple of Lightning. I think we'll go up and do the Schneider thing. I think Schneider's up here. There's a door up here anyway. Don't jump, buddy. You have everything I live for. There's Schneider. Okay, talk to me, dude. Call me Aster and I'll go Ratatosk on you. Name's Emil.
Terribly sorry to have kept you all waiting. Now, you wish to enter the Temple of Lightning?
Yes, and there's something else we'd like to ask you.
What can you tell us about the person named Aster? And Richter as well?
Aha! I knew you and Aster were related the moment I saw you. So, are you his brother?
No, you see...
Quite an interesting tale indeed. You may very well be Aster. You certainly look enough like him. Did you meet your relatives in Lewin when you were young?
No, I met them for the first time after Palmacosta was attacked.
Then it's certainly possible that Aster took on your name and identity somewhere along the line.
But isn't Emil too young to have been a researcher here?
Aster began conducting research at our facilities when he was 9 years old. He was brilliant. It was hard to believe he wasn't a half-elf. If he were still alive, he'd be 18. Emil, how old are you?
I'm 16, but if I really did lose my memory...
Right. You wouldn't know how old you actually are.
What did Aster research when he was here?
He was originally studying summon spirits. I believe you may have met him in Meltokyo's Elemental Research Laboratory.
I knew I recognized Emil from somewhere!
While studying the relevance of summoned spirits and the environment, he theorized monsters regulate the world's mana levels. To prove this, he set out to perform a field test with a summoned spirit called Ratatosk. That was roughly 2 years ago.
And Richter went along too?
Correct. Richter was a half-elf who worked here. He and Aster got along quite well, even collaborating in their research. The two left town to conduct the test together.
So what happened?
I don't know the details. Richter told us that Aster had died, and he subsequently left the research academy.
Is there any way to find out whether Emil and Aster are the same person?
A researcher named Relina is currently at the Temple of Lightning. She started working here at the same time as Aster. She and Aster were close friends. She also knows quite a bit about Ratatosk. I'll give you a letter of passage to go inside the temple. Go and see her.
Are you sure? It seems like you've been really strict about who you'll let inside.
Lately, we've had an unusual number of lightning storms around here, and it seems the temple might be the source of it. What's more, the dimensional boundary in part of the temple has become warped.
Dimensional boundary?
In other words, how should I put this? This world and another world are starting to mix. The detailed explanation is far too complicated, so that will have to do for now. Anyway, it's not safe, so please be careful while you're in there.
Obtain letter of passage.
Right. Let's head to the temple.
Okay.
Well, we could be Aster, but no, we can't be Aster because we're only 16, maybe we don't remember. That means we're pretty much in the same situation where we where we just were, so we still don't know anything about this whole Aster fiasco. Murder's kindness.
I hope those guards don't give us any more trouble.
We've got an official okay from the director. We'll be fine.
I guess, but what if they attack us? And I lose my memory again.
Emil, give me your hand.
Huh? Oh, okay. Hey! Ouch!
It hurts, right? That's proof you're here right now.
Yeah.
Does my hand feel warm?
Yes.
That means I'm here too, right beside you. So stop looking like you could disappear at any moment.
Thanks.
Oh, she's putting the moves on you! I didn't miss it!
It seems that Hawk had his subordinates take it to the Cape Fortress. I'll go and get it.
Thanks, Richter. You're the only one I can count on.
Maybe you'll finally learn your lesson this time.
Was that Richter just now?
I wonder if he's going to the Temple of Lightning.
It sounded like he intends to visit the Cape Fortress.
I was thinking of asking him about Aster.
Do you think we should follow him?
Shouldn't we go to the temple first? The core is more important, and we can't just leave Relina there.
Indeed. I would like to hear what Richter has to say, but approaching him carelessly might not be wise.
I guess.
Come on, let's go!
I know where I'm going next day. We're going after Richter. I thought I missed that. I don't think I've ever done that one. I don't know. Anyway, maybe new territory for me next day. Anyway, I'm gonna call it. Yeah. Next day we'll either go to the Temple of Lightning or go after Richter and get some answers and see if he recognizes his face. Look at that Punum. Does he know who I am? Does he? Am I Aster? Aster's brother? Relative? I don't know. Find out eventually. I'm Azuka. Thanks for watching. I will see you next video.